Alright, figured do another video because I couldn't share the first video. So, should I just talk about how I'm feeling right now? Well, I got a lesson 101 in self-esteem last night. Like, the great thing was that, and I think I want to remember this, is that I created the situation. Um, and here I am. I was waiting for somebody, and I switched back into my other outfit. I mean, at least one thing I can say is if I can do it on my own, really there's no reason to be depressed, right? Maybe I could be depressed because, oh, this guy's not showing me this love and affection like I want and need. But bitch, you can buy your own robe. You can get your own diamond. You can put your own hotel room up and a nice ass outfit. And you look good too. So then, what the fuck are you crying about? The fuck are you crying about? He can't even do that for you. It's like, well, if he can't do that for you and he's trying to make you feel like shit, then so that's what I felt. I felt like he was trying to make me feel bad. My intuition doesn't lie. My intuition doesn't lie. I mean, sure, he might have felt bad or insecure. I have these questions I wrote 2 years ago for him and never gave, and I wanted to give it to him. And I'm just going to read them out, all 101, so that we can be done with this because I don't want to carry this around anymore. And I don't think I have a recipient to receive this. Like, I'm just honestly 100% disappointed because I was talking to somebody and not into going into bashing this individual because that's not what I'm doing at all. It was more of like we were helping define my boundaries and my standards. And the overarching message that I got was that if it's not healthy in the beginning, it's not going to be healthy in the long term. And I've been like reading a lot of things. I went to bed listening to Joel Osteen, actually Victoria Osteen, changed over to Joel Osteen. I just woke up and um, yeah, like I was thinking, I was like, I've been doing a lot more research into like marriage and what this institute's supposed to mean. Cause like that's what I want. It's just like, what's a relationship? Just like I really do have like, it's just companionship. I have friends I can go and hang out with, but like that companionship's not fulfilling to my long term, I guess, vision for myself, goals that can be actualized and executed. So I guess I do expect a specific type of partner to come and assist me. I was also doing my research because I do plan on adopting a child from China, and I'm not allowed to do it this year because I have to be 30. So I was just looking into my options, just making sure that I am prepared because I do want to adopt my first daughter. I intend to have my own kids. I thought I was going to get pregnant soon, but it might be better for me to start with adoption just so that I can formalize like what I will be allowing into my life, especially like emotionally, because the rejection that I took really did hamper how I felt about myself. And that's not to blame this person. That's just me. Like I bought this meditation pad, which is just really a seat cushion from Walmart that I said I'm going to be utilizing. As I wanted to start yesterday, and I did for the most part. Uh, but I was thinking, you know, having kids and being in a relationship, like these things have their own source of stresses. And you can't be in that with somebody who is not determined to meet you halfway, who is manipulative. And I'm not saying that this person is that. I'm just saying these are the boundary lines. And it can really you can really make yourself really miserable interacting with the wrong person. Now I remember I was talking about you guys about like, marriage and the institute. Can you be married spiritually before you get the legal document? Because I'm just like, I feel like you should. I feel like I feel like marriage should be an emotional thing first. It's a commitment. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be with someone for the rest of your life. You're trusting them to help you in your lifelong goal and vision for happiness, health, well-being, wealth in many cases, because we're all gonna acquire. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, I'm acquiring, and I mean, there's still like you're gonna have to choose somebody who you can feel comfortable with. Like, I need somebody, not to say that I need somebody who's gonna take a mess. I need somebody who. There's a passage in the Bible in Jeremiah about like the people of God. I hope it's Jeremiah. I read it this week. And they restore the waste places, like, and I felt that really touched me because I was just like, yeah, like right now I'm fixing a lot of things since 2017, 2018, and I understand in this modern 2018, and even it was before that, people are superficial. I'm not a theater major. You read about half of the dramas and you realize that half of the people are going crazy for what are they, social, social chess. They're trying to jump up, class themselves different, and nothing wrong with trying to attain something. It's another thing for just becoming a dismal individual in your quest for it. And so I understand that there are a lot of people who want finished products without work and effort. A lot of people who like the glitz and glam, and I'm not one of those people. I like the glitz and glam. I like work. Like I like things. I'm a principled person. I like to think of myself as a principled person. I'm not perfect. Like I mean, I still show up late to a date. Um, a couple other things for that matter. Shit, show up late to church. I'm there. I'm there. Okay. Um, but I realize a lot of people aren't like that. You really make yourself unhappy if you are a principled person, attracting unprincipled people, like people who lie about anything, and then they think you don't know they're lying. Like it's not you don't you can love people, you can love them at a distance. And that's one of those calls that I'm not saying that I have to just get rid of this person, but I definitely think I'm going to using withhold because like love is not withholding. So I really can't rectify how I'm going to continue any type of relationship with this person. Mainly because I got the impression that this person doesn't want to continue anything with me. That was the one impression. I really felt that way. And I don't see them committing any type of emotional reserve for the well-being of both parties. Um, and I admit I'm also selfish because I have my own agendas and my wants, and I can easily say it's because I'm female and I have those rights to yada 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 yada. But I mean, I think marriage is supposed to be a spiritual institute. That's what I'm gonna go back to. Marriage is supposed to be a spiritual institute, and it's a spiritual institute because God has sanctioned it. Therefore, if God sanctioned it and we are of the world, we must understand that that is the number one of the one things the enemy is gonna attack. And if you're with somebody who's not gonna put up the defenses to make sure that you guys have a thriving union, then you've already lost. It's not really a battle that you should go into. It's just like, Paul the Apostle pretty much tells you it's better for you not to get married. For the very case that many people aren't going to meet the qualifications to partner up with you and make sure you stay up on your spiritual journey. Like, I admit that I am I'm on very shaky spiritual ground. I'm on very shaky spiritual ground. Like when my partner misbehaves, I am this close to walking into the devil's trap. I'm that close to walking into the devil's trap just from your misbehavior because of how it affects me and how and I should take responsibility for my actions. But at the same time, you know, I gave you the warnings that this is my weakness and you use it as a game to throw me in and I get caught up by the devil, then like you sold me, essentially. You sold me because you're supposed to be encouraging me in faith. You're supposed to be giving me more reasons to believe in these good things, especially in the world. And every time that you betray those things and you act in these vulgar ways, you commit not only our relationship, but our partnership, me, you commit me to the devil. When you step outside of your relationship, not only are you selling yourself, you are selling your partner. Because how do you really think your partner feels about your infidelity? How do you really think your partner feels? Do you think they're really going to say the same person? No, no, you did something and you affected not only yourself, because you sold yourself, you affected this person too. And I've been thinking really seriously about that because, well, I know myself from my teenage years. My mom used to talk to me about that. And she's just like, Crystal, you gotta really watch who you hang out with because you, 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 you're the saint that turns into the sinner hanging out with the wrong people. I was just like, man, ain't that not a lie? Not a lie. Do the 101 questions, just get them over with. 101 questions for you, gay. Are you selfish? Do you like to read or write? What's your favorite hobby? Why do you want to put it in the book? Do you like me? Why? When was your last kiss? When was your first kiss? Do you like it hard or soft? Sexy or no sexy? Who's your favorite person? Favorite movie? Favorite color? What do you think of your mother? What do you think of your father? Can you cook? What's your favorite thing to cook? I hope I'm not going too fast. Who inspires you? What inspires you? Greatest memory? Saddest memory? Who'd you go to prom with? What was your prom like? How many relationships have you had? How and why did they end? What did you learn from those relationships? What do you regret? Did you love any or all of them? Do you love any still? Tell me about your sister. How did you feel about your high school friends? What experiences did you have with them? I start laughing. Do you want me? What? I'm curious. What? I'm curious. Could you love me? Do you want to? Are there any barriers or reservations for you being able to? How about that? Some public figure, Jesus, but not, no, no, not even. Uh, what are they? The reservation. What did you think of when we had our high school fling? What did you think of me? And what did you think of us? And what do you hope to happen between us? What do you think is actually possible? Do you feel like you should be exploring other options? How does the idea of you and I exiting from each other's life and reconvening in 5 years sound? Would you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Any relationship with me should be taken as a long distance relationship. Not to say that we live far away, but just for the health of both of us, mentally and emotionally, I need somebody who can go the distance. Like, there are people who are married, they go home to each other, they go to work and they cheat, and they come home and they act like nothing happened. I might need a little bit more space from you just to see that you can test yourself to be in this relationship. I want to pursue my purpose. I want you to pursue yours. I'm okay with us spending time apart. It's what you do with the time apart that matters. How do you feel about that? What would a friendship or a long distance relationship between you and I look like? What would a long distance relationship look like? What should it look like? Would it be hard for you to be faithful? What qualities do you look for in a woman? Do you want in a committed relationship? How should she make you feel? Have you ever felt that way before? What would you think if I said, I've been looking for a best friend? Are you funny? What's your funniest joke? What's your funniest prank? Who are you? Who's your other side? Your other side. Your other side. Describe him or her as a character. Do you like these questions? Who do you think I am? Describe yourself in 3 words. Now describe me in 3 words. Do you think we are a match? Why do you think you are alive or here today? Why are you here with me? What do you wish you were more of? Do you get jealous for what? What pisses you off? Man, me off. I know it pisses me off. Inconsistency, lying. Lying is number one thing that pisses me off. I mean, like, no, not even white lies. White lies piss me off, but lying just in general. Um, how do you like DC? Why did you form your company? Between love or money, choose. Love or money. Sex or drugs? Loyalty or infidelity? What would you do if your wife cheated? How would you feel? Why do you think she would do it? Why would you cheat? Would you cheat? If you did, why would you? I already said that. What do you believe in? What do you believe about God? Do you believe He can do everything for you? Do you believe that He can give you love, a lover, a family, a career, success? Do you believe He will protect you in all of the things He has given you? Your relationship, success, wife, family, friends, do you think He can give you all of those things? Number 88, are you a saint or a sinner? Number 89, I need you to confess. Number 90, am I someone you want as a friend? Number 91, am I someone you think you can trust in the end? Number 92, do you think that far? Number 93, what do you see yourself as a grandpa? How do you see yourself as a grandpa? Number 94, is this fun yet? Number 95, do you think about me when we don't talk? That's a good question. Number 96, did you think of me over the years? Number 97, what were and are your thoughts? Number 98, I am disobedient. How do you feel about that? Number 99, I'm a goody two shoes. How do you feel about that? Number 100. How do you describe yourself in relationship to rules? And number 101. Describe your ideal life. And I don't have a heart to throw this away, but I really want him to get this off of my hands. I don't want to see this thing anymore. I could just leave it here forever. Let the maids come get it. Yo, I feel like crying, y'all. Mm. Alright, oh, meditation. I got this flower. Oh, wait. Better than flower. This. Let me see if this works. I want to give somebody. Wooden slingshot. Pom poms. I was talking to somebody about this. I'm like, do you really need guns when you got a swing shot? Like, what? Come on. Same aim, same principles. You want to test yourself? I'm gonna save the rest of my ammunition for later. I got the yellow and blue ones left. Oh, I got flowers. Yellow and blue too. Yellow. Blue plush flower, 98 cents, and you making me feel so good. I got this from the Easter section. Ugh. Uh, I guess I can do my confession. I slipped. You know what? I try so hard not to believe in these horoscope things. Maybe it's right. I mean, I was just like, you know what? Why would a worldly thing determine something that God ordained? He tells you not to even listen to those things. But I can only think maybe Gemini and Pisces are not a match. I'm not supposed to even behave like those things. I know that whole thing is a fucking lie. But I mean, I guess if you're a worldly person, then it's not, right? Yo, but tell me this though. I tried to utilize a space and I made my own. Like, you know how you watch those webcam videos of the girls in like the hotel? You don't know it's a hotel. I realize it's a hotel because it's like, yeah, the same setting. She gets inside the room and she's like, because I have my lingerie on. This is my swimsuit. I put this on so I can talk to y'all on camera. But I have another video. It will never stream online. And I checked myself out. I could be one of those video fixings. Like, yes. I was like, you know what? I got more going for me than I was like, fuck this shit. I don't got time for this thing anymore. And then I was just like, yeah, you could be one of those girls that gets your money, get $100 just to go like this in the webcam. And I was just like, I'm not one of those bitches. I will be one of those bitches. Glad I look like one of those bitches though. Better than one of those bitches. Let me stop. almost 24 minutes. Oh, well, at least I have friends. I got my friends, my family. Like, yeah. Like, so grateful that I got you guys. You guys aren't inconsistent. I'm hoping that my future husband shows up. Yeah, because he's going to be like a mix of you two. Better. Gonna understand me. Understand that I'm willing to give as much as he's giving. Hopefully he's giving a lot. Because I want to give a lot. I'm trying to get, and I want to receive a lot. I'm not trying to get shortchanged. What the fuck is this? Fucking giving do you expect me to be? You expect me to be giving, 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 and receiving nothing? Like, oh, but you get to take care of yourself. I fucking can't be taking care of everybody. I get taking care of myself as well. What the fuck is this? What happens when I fall? I should be grateful that God just sustains me, right? I didn't go out last night. I was just like, girl, you did too much already today. No point in going out. What are you going out for? Hang out with a bunch of motherfuckers you don't like, don't know. Like, but Crystal, you don't hate everybody. I'm like, you're right. I don't hate everybody. I don't give myself a chance to hate everybody either. I was like, what am I going out for? It's like the music. I was like, bitch, you better Pandora this shit. Just like, it's not the same. I think I need to go to New York again. In fact, I think I can go to New York again. After this weekend, I'm going to New York again. Yeah, I'm on break until school starts again in May. It's time. It's time. Do I look like Naomi Campbell Supermodel? Have I perfected myself? I got my swimsuit ready for the beach shoot. Yeah, getting myself ready for my photo shoots for the summer. Yeah, especially since the nigga don't think that I got the juice like that. So then, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta like sit down and take a picture of yourself. Like, hey, hold on, this nigga trying to play me. Like, does he know that like what's walking down the street don't look like me? And I was just like, now you being arrogant. And I was just like, pause. I was just like, but Jesus made me this way. Like, still, Chris. I was just like, uh. I'm pretty sure he'll be nicer to somebody else, and she don't have half of these features. So then why am I being disrespected? And then I started thinking. I was just like, I started talking to a couple guys. I'm like, do you know that guys are purposely abusing girls that look like me because they think it's the only reason that we'll stay around? And y'all, they're so nice to these other women. I'm like, I dedicate a good amount of my emotional, mental, and physical reserves to have what I have because that's how my mom instilled me with the discipline to make sure that I am an upstanding person. And not to say that I'm better than anybody. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that I put effort to take myself to the level that I'm at. For somebody to come and try to break me down because they're like, oh, pretty girls are this and should be treated like this. And no, 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 no. You only find a real one. You only feel comfortable if the bitch is 2 pounds overweight. You only feel comfortable with them. Fuck that. You can have that. Let me be single. Jesus, take care of me. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, really though. Like, you hear the things, you see the things, and I'm just like, damn, like, and I noticed that I'm asking for less than what other girls. It's not that I'm not asking for anything. I'm not getting what I'm asking for, and I'm asking for less than what I've garnered from my statistical evidence. I've been doing field research from other females and males, and I'm just like, yo, I think I'm really attracting low quality male. What kind of, you're not treating me well? What the fuck do you think you are? The fuck do you think you are if you don't treat me well? I'm not talking about him. I'm just fuck it. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him. It's like I'm trying to make excuses for behaviors I know are completely unacceptable. And then, I'll tell you about the email that I got. And I'm just like, at that point, I shouldn't even be jealous if he moves on with someone else because it's just like, he moves on with someone else, he's going to treat that person. Either he's going to treat him the same way or he's going to treat her better. But if he treats her better, I'm not losing anything because you didn't treat me like that. So the fuck do I care? And then the person who might be treating me the way that I need to be treated might be better. And so then I have to think about that. Where's my magic paper? We started this last night. Because I was just like, I have the whole thing, question, reserve, analysis. It's like, should I move on? I think I should. I mean, like, here's a better question. Should I reach back if I reached for it? Very doubtful. To leave that nigga in the dirt, right? You may rely on it. They think you're shit. You think he's a shitty character? That's not nice. Outlook good, though. Is that outlook good? My shit character, too, for even judging him like this? Yes. Yes. Has this relationship reached the level of unhealthiness where we're unable to go back? Very doubtful. Should I keep to myself and wait for something to come to me? I mean, the Bible says he who finds a wife, so I'm really not supposed to be doing this work. Like, I feel like I'm doing the weight lifting for you to make up for something. I'm like, can't keep making up for things if I start to see myself. Then I don't get so arrogant in my own image. That's idol worship. Like, I'm not so arrogant anymore. I used to be. I'm not so arrogant. I don't want to allow myself to be that arrogant, but I'm taking just anything. Be abused, taken for granted, shortchanged. Shortchanged in life, man. Shortchanged in life. Should I be shortchanged in anything? It takes a lot of effort to put myself back together. It took a lot of effort to see myself again like this. So it took a lot of effort to see myself like this for the first time. After a really bad relationship I took out. I took 5 years in New York. I could see myself again. I could see myself for the first time. I see myself budded, you know what I mean? I passed my stage from high school. I passed my delinquency stage. For the most part, I passed this draw for the club life and flash and drugs and alcohol. Like, so now that I can see myself, that I'm supposed to be adopting this Chinese daughter. You know how much I have to make in order to adopt her? I have 1 year to make $100,000 to even qualify for her. And I'm worried because I wasn't met today. My my analysis of the situation means that they got intimidated. They got jealous. They got jealous that I offered this space and myself in this manner, and I'm not even where I want to be at. Like I'm pulling it together, piece by piece, brick by brick. You know what I mean? When you build something brick by brick, it's not a ready made. It's a brick by brick process. When it looks good, it looks good. But after lots of effort, lots of time, lots of resources, overtime, strategic investment, sacrifice, and you got jealous. You got jealous. You didn't want to meet me because you didn't create it. I can't get my daughter unless I have $100,000 on my name. What type of person do you think I'm supposed to be? They said $80,000 if I'm married. Look at that. But me as a single entity, I can't rely on you. I want my family. I gotta be $100,000 lady. Plus more, because I'm supposed to factor in the children that are living in my house already, even though they're not my kids. So my nephews and niece, I have to account for an additional $1,000 for every additional household person, including my sister and sometimes her boyfriend. So I have, and myself, and my spending habit, which is about like 34 to $24,000. So I have to gross about $135,000 in order to adopt my first child, and I still want to procreate my own children. But I want my Chinese daughter because I want to raise her. I want to be with her, be my maid. Although my firstborn might be, she would be my firstborn because she was born first. I was actually thinking about that, how the dynamics would happen. If you adopt a child first, and then you start to have some, and then you adopt another one. In between, you get a total of like 5 to 7. Your firstborn is adopted. Next one is produced in-house in-house production. Uh, Making sure they both feel like my children, no deviation. I mean, first of all, you're firstborn. What do you think? Like, whatever. I can understand though, but yeah, and to have all those kids and to keep myself like looking like this and taking care of myself, like, what type of relationship is going to foster that? And just the inner work that I would have to have just to make sure that I'm doing that. I'm producing that. China says I cannot pick. I can't even pick up. They said they want to give me a child with a pre-existing deformity. I can't even get a deformed child without making $100,000. And nigga, you hating on me because I set up a $200 hotel room and a swimsuit? Nigga, you can have yourself. You can have going to some girl's family and hoping that you can rub noses with him and yada 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 to increase yourself so that you can finally establish yourself off of his name. Yada, yada, yada. Nigga, you boring. No, because that's what I'm starting to think you a gold digger. You know what I mean? You don't like new money really. You like old money. You like feel secure in other people's security. You're where you elitist Republican. You like disadvantaged situations. You like scenarios where you can only get in by other people's merits and you don't like when people pull themselves up by their bootstraps. You like the social game. You like that if you don't please these 5 people or suck their dick, you don't get into this meeting compared to the other person who put in their $2.50 per hour and added that shit up and showed up to the fucking meeting as a boss. You don't like that. Guess what? I'm that. I'm that. Let him go? Yeah. You think he'll come back? It says yes. Is he going to be able to edify me? Am I going to be able to edify him? Is this going to be an edifying relationship? Don't count on it. Is there a person that can edify me in a relationship? It is certain. Am I supposed to be taking myself off the market in order to find my husband? So better not tell you now. No, tell me seriously. You may rely on it. Do I need to go to New York again? Without a doubt. Are they up there? I don't think they're up there. I think I just have to get myself in a routine again. Are they here? It is decidedly so. It's because I'm deciding though. Better question. Is this person that I am going back and forth whiplashing my neck over because I think that God has sent them for me? Is it true? Is he sent for me? Is it something that will edify over time? That looks not so good. Am I supposed to be with someone taller than me? I'll just answer the question right off the bat. You may rely on it. Ask again. Am I supposed to be with someone taller than me? Without a doubt. But I take that nigga off the fucking. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's really it. You know, guys, you want things you can't really handle. You want a beautiful chick. You got a pot belly. You want a skinny bitch. And then you don't want a skinny bitch. You want a thick bitch because you can't deal with the fact that you don't want to get rid of your pot belly. I understand your insecurities. Slip. I have male friends. You niggas slip up and tell me what the real dish is. So maybe my qualities make him feel insecure. I wouldn't. I didn't care about his. I dated a dude who was 5'6", and I'm 6 foot. But it didn't work out. And I felt it was hard for me to be in a relationship with him. Not because of that, but because I sensed insecurity. So it's just like guys like that, even guys who are 6 feet, they're intimidated by me, or 6'2", I'm so close to their neck. Like I feel like the guy, if I really have to, if I was to really choose someone who was taller than me, who wouldn't get intimidated about me being right near their neck, especially when I add heels after that, it would have to be like 6'5", 6'7". I haven't seen any 6'5", 6'7" guys that I'm attracted to. You women who are 5'4" and stuff like that, you guys seem to be attracted to those dudes. You guys are attracted. Any dude who's 5'6" is attracted to you guys. You guys span the entire market because you have a lower credential to enter in, therefore you meet more people's qualifications. I'ma just be real. Uh, I want a tall. If you're 5'4" and you say you want a tall dude, that spans from this group over here in the short classification to the dude over here. So it's just like it's not that you're popular by demand. You're popular by default because you ain't no offense. But let's just be real, like because I have short women who come up to me and say I would never date a guy that's 2 inches shorter than me. I wouldn't even date a guy who's 5'11". I'm like, bitch, I'm 5'11", and I'm not that picky. You're not even close up here. Why does it care? Why does it matter? They get so upset that like I'm picking someone who's like closer to their size, and I'm just like, then the nigga who's closer to their size is trying to peg me against them, and I'm just like, top model didn't call y'all. I got a different thing I gotta compete in. Not am I being arrogant? Am I being arrogant or am I being real? Man, you get into these worldly conversations and you will really just lose any way you cut it. End of the day, but the Bible says God made everything in His exact order. No thing is exactly the same. He purposed it specifically. He gives each of us according to his purpose. I can't get mad at that. And I can't get mad that I feel like I've been blessed and I feel like I'm trying to fit a big blessing into a smaller box. Like, okay, fine. This person's not going to come back to me. Person doesn't come back to me. I can't look at myself in a smaller way because I was aware that I was a catch regardless. Nigga, you don't like me? Guess what? And I'm not pulled into that whole relationship aspect of, oh, the man giving me money because the Bible told me that I'm supposed to act like a virgin. I took a world religions class and I sat with a Jewish girl. You know what virgin means? It's a woman who makes her money without a man, and she's not a prostitute. And she's not a prostitute. In Proverbs, it says a wise woman, considers a field and buy it. It doesn't say she goes and gets the nigga to buy it. It means she had the reserves to buy it. And the man that she marries can tack on to that. He's not take. I'm not gonna marry a guy who's just like, in order for us this relationship to work, means you can't buy fields anymore. You need to put your money in a different way, or you need to stop making this money because you have me now. No, nigga, that's not what God sent me for. In fact, He sent Marion on a solo mission just to remind me in the future when a motherfucker like you tries to tell me that, I have to remember, virgin. She buys her own fucking field. She makes things with her own hands. She makes her own money. And the men in the church at the gate recognize her on her own merit, not because she's attached to you. And I really got to start getting myself into that spirit because it's so hard. Like, this world is so against that. And I'm like, trying to shake it off. Like, I'm really trying to shake it off. Like, I'm trying to shake off this insecurity. I'm like, because I know I have some issues with loneliness. It's just like, I can't keep settling. Like, I'm not going to. I love the dude, but you don't love me. I can't continue to love you like that. Not to say that I can't love you, but I cannot continue to love you like that. Like, you know what I mean? Does God want this relationship really? Sometimes I think He's just trying to change us, change me for His purpose. And then I shake the ball for an answer. But it's not good to shake the ball for an answer, but it helps me feel a little bit comfortable in this moment. Am I going to end up with this? Not even end up with this person. Is it God ordained to end up with this person? That was not so good. Do we both have different people we're supposed to be with? As I see it, yes. Am I forcing him to step up into a position he doesn't fit in? Without a doubt. I just saw more qualities in you. You don't fit the preset. Well, bitches, you can have them. I don't care.